everyone, it's Shari Carroll for SimonsSaysStamp.com with a new feature that I'll be doing, and this is called Color Coordinates Inspiration. I've created a card using today's colors and also the hourglass stamps from Simon Says Stamp and some dies, and I'll show you how I got everything started. Every time I do a color coordinates inspiration, I'll first choose a nice neutral. So today's neutral is smoke. And I've paired this up with a couple of manly colors or boy colors, which are perfect for birthdays. So soft navy, orange peel, green apple, and Audrey blue. To make the flags for my card, I'm using the hourglass stamp set, and this one's a diagonal stripe, and it has a lot of surface area, so I want to make sure I get this inked up really well. I'll go ahead and check it, and I see that I missed that one edge, so I like to go back, make sure I have it really well inked before I press it down on my paper. While I have all my supplies out, I'm going to go ahead and stamp twice so I can have extras for another card later. I've jumped ahead and I've already stamped my soft navy with a broad polka dot pattern, and now I'm using the Audrey blue on another polka dot pattern that's just outline bubbles. So again, it has a lot of surface area. I want to make sure I get that really well inked. This one's a bit longer, but it still stamps the same. So it's really fun to mix these together and have a few different sizes on your card. I have stamped my smoke gray shapes, and now I'm moving on to the green apple, and this one is just a really great horizontal stripe. Actually, it's vertical right now, but when it's sitting up and down, it's horizontal. So there I have all the colors for my flags. I have used the coordinating dies, and I've cut out all my little flag pieces, and they're ready to put on my card. And next I'll be die cutting my happy birthday just onto a panel of white Nina cardstock. I thought it would be fun to do something different, and here I'm just using the negative pieces of the happy birthday, and I've put a little bit of my glue pen glue into those little tiny areas that are inside of the writing of the die cut. And right now I'm just pressing them into the cardstock that sits beneath, and I'll be lifting up this white panel when I'm all done so that it has a little bit of depth to it. So what I'm doing is just running that stylus and pushing those little pieces into the glue onto that cardstock, and when I'm done I can go ahead and lift up and I have the little pieces together. Next it's time to do a bunch of assembly, and I've put down 3 of my flags already, and I'm just arranging them around that happy birthday, and some are sitting flat onto that white cardstock and some are lifted up with a little bit of foam tape. So I'm just making a fun arrangement and where it's really well balanced around the happy birthday. I've added a bunch of the foam squares to the back of my white panel. Like I said, I'll be lifting this up, and I'm just going to take a couple off the center, and then I'm going to carefully align this onto my smoke gray cardstock. Here is where I want to do my alignment really carefully and make sure that the insides of those letters are showing up. Once I'm happy with that, I can go ahead and press that down, and this is how this card is looking. As a finishing touch, I used some of the Lawn Fawn silver twine, and I've wrapped it around a paintbrush and then added some multi-medium so that it would hold its curl, and then used a little bit of glossy accents to hold it in place on my card. So I hope you've enjoyed my color coordinates inspiration for today, and thanks for watching.